or your business information. Okay. So this YouTube channel is basically about how to obtain an LLC, how to build personal credit, how to build business credit, and how to eventually get funded through by grants and loans through the state. One thing about my YouTube channel is that it's not going to have the fancy music in the background. It's not going to have the pop-up captions. I'm very old school, so I just like to get straight to the point, okay? Now with that being said, so let's just go ahead and dive right in, right? So you want to get an LLC. You want to obtain an LLC, okay? So the first thing you should do before you actually purchase an LLC is to come up with a name, okay? And once you think of this name, you can Google it to make sure that the name doesn't already exist, or you can go to your Secretary of State's website and you can search the business entity name to make sure that the name is available, okay? Once you figure out that the name is available, then you're ready to move on to the next step. And the next step it isn't actually purchasing the LLC. What you want to do is, if you do not have a storefront or a building already to operate your business out of, then you need to get a virtual office, okay? Once you obtain a virtual office address, you need to come up with a professional phone number. It can be local, fine, but I feel like if you use a 1-800 number, it just looks better. It's just professional. Also, you want to get a professional email address for your business, okay? You don't want to use your personal email address. You don't want to use your personal phone number, and you definitely do not want to use your personal address, okay? And I'm saying this now because whenever you fill out the information for your LLC, you need to have your professional address, professional phone number, and professional email. You do not want to use your personal home address. One, because whenever you are ready to actually apply for grants and loans, the government is gonna, they're gonna look into your business, and then once they see that your business is tied to your home address, they're gonna be like, we're sending it to a home and not to an actual business, and that's gonna create a red flag. So you definitely want to have this, and even if you do start off using your personal information, you're gonna have to go back and eventually change it. So you might as well start off getting a virtual address and a phone number now before you actually get the LLC, because it's just gonna cost you money to go back and change it, okay? So you want to get your virtual office address, you want to get your professional email address, and you want to get your professional phone number, okay? Once you obtain those three things, then you are ready to actually purchase your LLC. Once you purchase your LLC, you're going to fill in your information. Again, do not use your personal information, okay? You want to put in your virtual address, your professional phone number, and your professional email address. Once you complete that step, okay, you then need to go to the irs.gov website, and you need to obtain an EIN number, which is called Employer Identification Number. You will need this number for tax filing purposes, okay? And once you request an EIN number, the government will then take about a week or so to send you a validation letter, saying that, okay, your company is legit, and you have your EIN number attached to it, okay? Same thing with the Secretary of State. They're going to send you your articles of organization, which I'm sure you can probably get it emailed to you, which is a lot quicker. But if not, then it'll just be mailed to you, okay? Once you obtain a copy of your letters from the IRS and from the Secretary of State, you are then ready to move on to the next step, okay? And the next step is actually going to be getting a Social Security number for your company, okay? And the Social Security number is just, it's a DUNS number, but we will definitely talk about that in the next YouTube video. So stay tuned.